What up, y'all? It's Pilgrim here with you once again. I'm gonna ask you guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you ain't done so already. Dude, I appreciate it. If not, it's no sweat. This is not a political message. This is not a spiritual message. This is just a message. I believe the new American attitude, as it has been for the past couple years, but for the past 20 years, it's been leading up to everything today. If you want to go even further back to the 80s, it's been leading up to that, you know. Even further back, this new American attitude's been forming since the end of World War II. But now it's really out in the open. The fact that they used to be hidden and now they just openly flaunt themselves. America used to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now it's the land of the sexually free and promiscuous, and it's the land of the people that hate it. You know, it's so much different nowadays than even whenever I was a kid. That's another thing that gets me scared. My son, when he starts going to school, I don't know how we're gonna work that. He might be homeschooled. We'll see. Because I don't want this liberal ideology to be infecting my son's mind. I'd like for him to get that interaction with other kids, you know, social skills. But I don't want him to learn how to wear a dress or some shit like that. It sucks for anybody that has kids in today's world, especially if you have daughters as well, because they're trying to push this image on girls that's disgusting, and they're just trying to push this provocativeness on children, and that sucks. That's why I definitely want to homeschool, and that might become illegal to homeschool your kids as well. They might force your kids to be public schooled. Before 9/11 happened, and a little bit right after, and the difference, the stark contrast and the difference of what life was like before and after, what little I do remember, it's crazy. It's like we became more squares, you know what I'm saying? We had our noses became more high up in the air after all that shit. Everybody became more scared of each other, of the world. It's to the point now people are so rude to each other now, it's not even funny. That's why you hear more stories about road rage incidents. That's why you hear more stories about domestic issues. That's why you hear more stories about workplace violence. It's because this attitude has become shitty in this country. Because we want things too fast. We expect to be able to get things without even working for it. We believe we're entitled to it. A lot of people in this country believe they have the right of a king, even though they have no bloodline to show for it, they have no work to show for it. Now granted, if somebody is out there working an honest 40 hours a week or more, you know, if they're out there working, you know, I had the discussion with some people the other day about emergency service people and stuff like that. Yeah, everybody deserves to get what they put in. Alright, but nobody deserves to be struggling. I don't care what you say about that. Nobody deserves to be struggling in this country. But at the same time, people don't need to be given things. The only thing people need given to them, if they are given anything, is maybe 10 acres of land and a home on it. You know, something like that. And the know-how, whenever the kids go to school, they can get taught how to manage money, how to save their money, how to grow their own food, how to raise animals properly, and also how to read and write, how to do basic math, history, and then all that other stuff. But they need to be taught these basic survival things. And those aren't even necessarily survival things. Those are independent, self-sufficient things. And this new American attitude, there's no reason to want to do anything yourself if you can have the government do it for you, or if you can have someone you know do it for you. And this new American attitude, we used to be go-getters. We used to be hard workers. We used to be a shining example to the rest of this world. And now, they laugh at us. You look at the situation going on in Afghanistan. I don't blame Trump, I don't blame Biden, I blame George Bush, I blame Don Rumsfeld, I blame Dick Cheney. That whole crew of jokers, they should be held for war crime. But I digress. This new American attitude think that they can do whatever they want to and that there will be no consequences to their action. They think they can go their whole lives breaking laws, doing bad shit, fucking people over, with no thought of changing themselves, with no kind of thought towards making themselves better or helping other people out. But if something is done to one of these people, whether it be by the police or, whatever, they will go insane. People will go insane over a criminal who would live their whole lives under this new American attitude. Mine, mine, mine. Me, me, me. It's someone else's fault. I've got to blame somebody, don't I? There can't be no way that my own actions have led up to this, or my own inactions of not doing shit could have led up to this as well. Now, nobody wants to believe it was their own fault, though. They want to blame everybody. Their parents, they want to blame God, they want to blame their friends. But whenever you find yourself alone, truly alone, by yourself, no one to turn to, you'll start to realize, even if it is anyone's fault, the only thing that I can do to make things better for myself is to accept things the way they are and to work as hard as I possibly can. It's an idea of hard work values, keeping a schedule, keeping your word. It is lost in today's society. And even though there may have been certain situations and things that have happened to people in their lives that led up to them, that were set up by society, that have happened to them, you can't let that hold you back, though. You have to work past it the best you can. You live or you die. In America, 2021, we've become way too comfortable. But we can stand up against this new American attitude with our own. We can bring back the attitude of the Patriots. We can counteract this with our own attitude. If they want to give us shit, we can give them some shit right back, guys. The old school with a little touch of the new. We can revamp ourselves. The conservative movement, the patriot movement, the people that love this country, that would die for this country, where this country means something to you. Walk about your daily life knowing, even though everything's set up against you, you have the attitude of a real American. Peace, Bubbas. God bless you. Thank you for watching. No,